Hey everybody, it's the Badass Valkyrie, and I wanted to do a quick little video for you because I have something new and fabulous. This is a Leuchtturm 1917 in the Master Slim A4 size. It is, let me flip it over here for you. It is 121 pages, blank table of contents, 8 perforated and detachable sheets, expandable pocket for A4 sheets, page marker and elastic enclosure band, thread bound, book opens flat, yes it does, stickers for labeling and archiving. The dimensions are 225 by 315 millimeters, ink proof paper, acid free, 100 GSM as well. It's your standard Leuchtturm, but it's ginormous. And I found this yesterday, my birthday, at TJ Maxx. And I had never seen one of these before. Not one this big. I've used Leuchtturms before and I love them. And had thought about using one for my new bullet journal, although I went with the Rhodia Goals book, and I'll do a separate video for that. But what I'm going to use this one for, and I wanted to keep the cover on it first for you guys, just so you could see it and I could have it for reference. But I'm going to take that out. And I just finished today, well, yesterday technically, my 51st before my 51st birthday. And that was what I had done over my birthday year, this past year when I turned 50. And I got that done and I finished with 51sts. And I wanted something new to focus on. And what I'm going to be doing is 101 goals in 1001 days. And when I saw this, I wasn't sure. I was like, oh, that's very interesting. It's huge. And then I opened it. There was one opened and one not opened. And before I forget it, these normally run about $34 online, but I got this one for $12.99 at TJ Maxx, and that was the only one that they had. But my girlfriend Kelly had, my best friend, she had told me that she'd found some Leuchtturms there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is one of them. Yeah. So I went kind of crazy, but this is huge. And I'm going to do all my 101 goals in 1001 days. It started yesterday, December 13th, 2017, my 51st birthday, and it will go to 09/09/2020, which I think is pretty much the coolest date ever. But what I have done is listed all 101 goals in the index, and as you can see, gone through, put them in here, and then on the where you would normally put the page number, that's what I put it out here to the side. I'm putting the date completed and all 101 goals. Sorry. This has 121 pages in the book. And so I went through, I labeled all 101 pages, and so I've got 20 spaces left. And there are going to be some goals that I may not meet, specifically tied to travel. And I wanted to make sure that I had plenty of room if I needed to mark them out and add other ones. So I used the Papermate Inkjoy in the .07. This is the 05, and I grabbed the wrong one evidently. But I love writing with the Inkjoys, and I usually don't use them in my Hobonichi because they are too thick of a point. But I loved writing in this with them, and I have used them in other journals of mine, in my gratitude journal. But I did everything in black, and then I went through, and as you can see, just put in the goals. So each goal has one page all to itself. I did front and back. And what I'm going to do is each goal will have some sort of journaling done with it when I do it. I don't know, each one of them will probably be different, but I will do something in them. Like complete the 52-week money challenge, which you add starting $1 every week, then you build up, and then like at the end of 52 weeks, you have $1,398, I believe. And I've done that before, and it was really easy for me to do, and so I wanted to do that again and keep track of it. And like, I want to send a handwritten letter at least once a month for a year. So I will note in here who I sent the letter to and what I included into the handwritten letter. Go to South by Southwest, start a patio garden, learn to paddleboard, learn how to throw knives. So there's a lot of different things that I'm going to be doing. Then there's there was a couple in here that, this one I'm very excited about because I'm going to Italy to fight for the World Championships in May. And somehow, some way, I'm going to fight in the Coliseum. I don't care what has to be done, I will be fighting in the Coliseum. Whether I have to take one of my Aussie boys and we wrestle in the middle of the Coliseum on a tour, I don't care. That's fighting, and that will take care of this because that has been my dream since I've seen Gladiator. So, what I was going to try to find is, where is it? I know. Oh, how about I look in my index and try to find it. It is, oh, here we go. Page 9. So easy. So here, as you can see, watch 26 movies I've never seen that start with the beginning with each letter of the alphabet. So a movie that starts with A, B, C, D, E. So I'll write out each of the movies. And so that will be what I do on this page so I can keep track of them. But then I'll blog something or journal something about it here, or I don't know. But each goal will get one full page. And that's what I loved about the size. I'm like, it's ginormous. And so I can put the date that I start and put the date that I finish up here for reference. And then, as I said, each goal has its own page. And then there are 20 pages in the back that I don't have. So if I have to go and adjust one of these goals, like I said, they are travel specific. Like, I know I'm going to Italy. I know that. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do a couple of different hops or route through Reykjavik, or I'm not sure. So I've left a couple of different options. If I can route through London, or if I can route through Paris, or whatever, we'll see. So some of these are dependent on that, but not very many. So I do not foresee needing all 20 extra entries here. But what I will do is, since all the originals are written in black, I will mark through whatever one I'm going to have to change, and then in a different color, and then write in the new one in that same color, so that I know which ones were added later. But all of the originals, as of today, and I finished this list last night, are all right here in this fabulously giant book. Just to kind of give you a size reference, this is the smallest moleskin, and it looks itty bitty teeny tiny baby compared to this. And so, and these are Paper Destiny from Papyrus. They're nano inserts. And so I found these, which led me down the whole Chic Sparrow nano rabbit hole. And so in the same week, I have found the smallest and the largest that I have seen to date. Knock on whatever, you know. But I had never seen one of an A4 this big, especially a Leuchtturm. So I am very excited to start on this endeavor. And I will link it below. I got a lot of these ideas from dayzero.com. It might be .org. I'm not sure. I'll link it up here. But it is a website for list addicts like me. And it talks about adventure, like any 50 best whatevers, or 101 goals in 1001 days is up there, and several lists help you add different goals to that. And so if you like lists like I do, you should check it out. And again, we'll post the link down below. And you can follow me. I'm listed as Badass Valkyrie, and I'll put that link as well on the website, and you can follow, you can actually put in your progress on each goal and do different lists and things. I've got one that I've done. Some days my husband had to help me pare down this list because he was very sweet. Over my birthday dinner, we were discussing them, and he was like, honey, I love you, and I want you to do whatever you want to do, but going to 7 different continents in 2.75 years is probably not doable on our budget. And he's right. I went a little bit crazy, like I do, and was like, oh, we want to go there, we want to go there, we want to go there. So it was more of I had quite a few bucket list items on this, and I wasn't really thinking through the whole travel process. And so, and who knows, one of the things I want to do is get a tummy tuck that I've been putting off since the day I started fighting, and for my gastric bypass, and I will probably be doing that within 2 years, and so that will take out any European travel whatsoever, unless I am announcing, and then they will actually take care of my plane tickets and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. Most of these are completely doable. I mean, all of them are doable. But again, some of the travel ones, there's like 5 or 6 travel specific ones that may change. But I'm excited to do this, and it's given me my next level of things to do. And on top of that, it will be a lot of what I'm tracking in my bullet journal, which I will start at the first of the year, which is also one of my goals, to start my first bullet journal, and which is number 78 right there. So as I said before, I picked up a Rhodia goals book that I saw Boho Berry talking about, and she did a review, and I really liked it because it had a lot of beginner things inside it, and it didn't feel as daunting as the original, or the Leuchtturm bullet journal from writer Carol. And so I am very excited to fill this out and add to my goals and see where I end up in 1001 days, which again is 2.75 years, and I will be almost 54 by the time these are done. And it started yesterday on my 51st birthday, December 13th, 2017, and it will end September 9th, 2020. So I hope that you all follow me through this journey. And if you guys have done 101 goals in 1001 days, or are in the middle of it, or just want to start it, post down below and let me know some of the things that are on your list. Whether it's a goals list or a bucket list, or what lists you're tracking in your bullet journal. So I'm very, very curious. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick video and this giant Leuchtturm notebook review, and we will see where we end up in 2.7 years. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Oh, also, if you haven't subscribed, please do. I'm loving one of my other goals, to get 1,000 new subscribers in the new year. So if you can help out with that, I would greatly appreciate it. Anyway, y'all have a great day. This is Badass Valkyrie, and I will talk to y'all later.